Welcome, guys. Hope everyone is well. This is part 2 of our personal development training. It's really important to get our mindset right, as well as we're getting our trading, and it's just good for life in general. I'm going to share my screen and show my presentation. Can everyone see the screen?
Yep.
Excellent. All right, so we're going to get into part 2 of the presentation. It's not going to be very long. We'll do a quick recap in terms of why we're doing personal development and what my definition of personal development is. Now, personal development for me includes the knowledge, education, and tools that have the power to transform our lives. So what we're looking at and what we're trying to constantly do is to grow and to transform our lives. The last session we done was habits. So we looked at a 30-day plan, we looked at some of our unhelpful habits, and we looked at new habits that we wanted to develop and grow. Today, we're going to be speaking about the subconscious. This is such a powerful, powerful topic. If we get it right and if we understand it, we can totally transform our lives and totally grow and develop in all areas of our life. They say until you make the unconscious conscious, it will control your life and you will call it fate. Until we make the unconscious conscious, it will control your life and you will call it fate. There is actually 3 parts of the mind: the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious. Just for simplicity, I'm going to mix the subconscious and the unconscious as one. And what this statement is saying is sometimes when we're looking externally at life and we're looking at things that are going wrong and we're looking at what's happening, what we don't realize is the root cause of the issue is actually our thoughts. And what we do when we start to think about debts and think about conflict and think about ill health, the constant repetition of thought on that thing perpetuates it even further. And you're looking for an external source as to why these things are happening and not understanding that it's internal. Until we actually are aware of some of the programming, aware of some of the beliefs, aware of some of the stuff that's going on inside, we don't understand that these things are controlling our life, these things are drawing things to us that we don't want. And until we unpick it and uncover it, we're going to keep on having the same things happening to us. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the subconscious and how it forms our beliefs and how it creates things in our lives. I'm going to break it down a little bit further in terms of what each part does. So the conscious part of our mind is very much like the Dell computer screen. It's the here and now. The conscious is listening to me now, is watching me now. The conscious is very limited. We're talking about 5 senses, where what you're tasting, what you're hearing in the background, what you're smelling, you're probably ignoring a lot of that stuff. The conscious probably isn't paying attention to a lot of that stuff. The conscious is very limited. It's just a screen. The hard drive, though, the subconscious, stores everything, is aware of everything. This is why you can go to an area, look around and be like, I recognize this place from somewhere. And your family member will say, yeah, you used to come here when you was younger. This is why you can smell some cookies or some baking and it immediately reminds you of grandma's baking from back in the day, because it's a memory, it's stored, it's in there. There's nothing created that can store as much information as your subconscious and your unconscious. From your first birthday, who was at your first birthday party? A hypnotherapist can sit with you and you can tell them, this person was at my very first birthday party. It's in there, yeah? So that's the power of the mind. The subconscious doesn't sleep. So it regulates your heartbeat when you're sleeping, it regulates your temperature, your intuition, your instincts is in your subconscious. Sometimes you'll get a feeling like, I know this, I shouldn't do this or I should do this. Your subconscious knows more than your conscious knows. And we have to learn to trust our gut. We have to learn to trust ourselves. They've done a study on average children. And we're looking at messages that come into our subconscious. And what they wanted to know in this study is, do young people receive more positive or more negative feedback on a day-to-day? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that average children get more positive or more negative feedback on a day-to-day? Give me a thumbs up if you think it's more positive. Give me a thumbs down if you think it's more negative. What do you guys think? Give me thumbs up or thumbs down. So some thumbs down there. Michaela, what do you reckon? Thumbs down there. So the guys that are doing thumbs down, you're absolutely right. Average children hear more negative comments than positive comments on a day-to-day. But I think you'll be surprised at how much. About 432 negative comments to 32 comments young people hear on a day-to-day basis as they're growing up. As a ratio, that's 13 to 1. 13 negative comments to every 1 comment. What that looks like and sounds like is, you're rubbish, you're stupid, you shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that? You're getting on my nerves. Get out, pick it up. No, you can't. Don't do that. You're not allowed. You're misbehaving. Fix up. You're getting on my nerves. 13 negative bits of feedback to every, I love you. Well done. Congratulations. So when, as an adult, you hear someone saying, I can't, I'm stupid, I'm clumsy, I'm lazy, it's actually coming from programming. It's coming from things that they've been told as they were younger. The good news is we're able to transform that 13 to 1 because we can take control over the negative comments that are going on in our head. We can actually start to feed ourselves positive comments, and we have the power to do that. There's a story of 2 wolves. You know, a granddad talks to his grandson. They're sitting by the fireplace, and the granddad says to the grandson about the mind and says there are 2 wolves in the mind. There's a negative wolf that says you can't do it, you're rubbish and you're stupid. And it's fighting with a positive wolf who's saying you're clever, you're intelligent, you're brilliant, you can do whatever you want. And the 2 wolves are fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and the granddad stops speaking. And the grandson stops and thinks and ponders for a little while. And then the grandson says to the granddad, so which wolf wins, granddad? And the granddad says, whichever wolf you feed. Whichever wolf you feed. If you feed the positive wolf and you feed yourself with the positive comments, because you are a miracle, because you are brilliant, because you are grateful, because you are strong, because you are resilient, because you are beautiful, because you are blessed, because you are with purpose, with power. When you feed yourself these things, the positive wolf gets stronger and stronger, and the negative wolf gets weaker. And that's the trick, and that's the tool. There's a word for these positive words, and it's called affirmation. And the task that I want to set for you guys is to list out some affirmations about yourself. There's 2 types of affirmations that I want you to think about. I want you to think about an affirmation around your goals. Now, an affirmation is a positive statement that's said in the present tense. So affirmations around your goals will sound something like, I'm excitedly driving my new car. I'm powerfully walking into my new home. I'm excitedly trading successfully, building 10,000, 100,000, whatever money is in my account. You say your goals as an affirmation as though it's already happened, with an emotion word, joyfully, happily, excitedly, powerfully. I want you to create 3 goal affirmations around the goals that you have in your life. I'm excitedly traveling to Tanzania would be one of my goals, one of my affirmations. I want 3 goal affirmations. I also want 3 character affirmations. I am powerful. I am strong. I am assertive. I believe in myself. If I can see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hand. I want 3 affirmations that are going to lift you up and make you feel great about yourself. I want you to write these 6 affirmations down. So 3 goal affirmations and 3 character affirmations, and have these 6 affirmations by your bed. And every night, I want you to look at these affirmations. Every morning, I want you to look at these affirmations. And throughout the day, I just want you to repeat them in your head over and over again. Because what it's going to do, it's going to draw the things that you're affirming to you. The subconscious is linked to the universal mind. And if you ask for it, it will come. If you affirm it, it will come. If you believe it, it will come. I've lived this. I've affirmed stuff and thought stuff in my mind and drawn it to me. And don't allow fear to rob you. One of the things that people do very often is they visualize something, they ask for something, and then when it comes, they're actually like, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I'm not good enough for this. Oh, it's not gonna last. And they push it away from themselves again. This session is really about being very, very aware of your subconscious programming. If you don't believe you're worthy of love, love is not coming. If you don't believe that you're worthy of riches and wealth, wealth is not coming. If you affirm love, you affirm wealth, you affirm health, that will be your birthright and that will be yours. Okay. So that's my presentation on the subconscious. We're going to feed back and have a look at what you guys have written down and have a little discussion about it. If you want to be coached like around mindset, around affirmations, around personal development, then follow me on my Instagram at Christopher Cyrus and go into my link tree and there'll be a free consultation. You can actually click my link and there's 2 consultations. One of them is with me as a life coach. The other one is with InTribe, which is business coaching, and you'll see 3 of us. We've got someone who does finances, someone who does social media marketing, and the 3 of us are our team, and we'll coach you in your business. If you want business coaching, click the InTribe link. If you want personal coaching, click on my link, but go through my link tree to find it or message me directly. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing the screen and have a conversation with you and make sure that you've done the task, which is to write 3 affirmations each. Cool. All right, so you can unmute yourself now, guys. And what I want you to do is to share your affirmations and any questions, any feedback, any discussion around subconscious. I'm happy to have that as well.